What's up, Starseeds? We're entering into an era of contagious positivity. And I want to let you know that everything that is habitual, whether it's good or bad, is contagious. So the way that you heal other people is you face their pain, their vibe, their bad vibes, with the pain it would take for them to ascend. I mean, not their latent pain necessarily. You face that too. Or they're not their. It is their latent pain, not their on the surface pain. That you face that too, to some extent. And so, let's say that somebody really let's say that somebody whispers to themselves a lot, and and you heal their energy, you'll feel like whispering to yourself a lot too. Or let's say this is kind of a gross example. Let's say someone picks their nose a lot, and they're addicted to picking their nose. Then when you're around their energy, you're gonna damn, I really feel like picking my nose right now. This is really gross. So that's how the contagious habits work. So those are the negative habits, but we're entering into an age of contagious positivity where we are going to the extent to which we get to hang out with the people that we desire most to hang out with is determined by how good our habits are. You don't even need to explain this to people. They'll pick up on it intuitively. They'll feel like, holy shit, this guy has really good vibes. But what that is, sometimes, is that they have really good contagious habits. So we think of popularity as a we think of popularity as how charismatic you are, how good you are at speaking, which matters, and that's probably contagious too. That's why Mr. Beast's channel, and it could be a reference to the Antichrist, but I don't believe he has really good vibes, so I don't believe he's like a bad person. But he has really good vibes, and what's really good about Mr. Beast is that he doesn't qualify himself, he doesn't brag, and he's not he's not talking about his life. They're talking to each other, but they're being clever, they're being glib, it's like really good game, honestly. And so that's like, if you evaluate the teachings of Jesus, he never brags, he never qualifies himself. People try to bait him into bragging. They're like, what makes you qualified to say these things? And he says, if I honor myself, it means nothing. I still brag. I'm working on it though. But bragging is no bueno. Anyways, and if you think about it, I bet a lot of you, I bet a lot of what you say to other people is bragging. I bet you brag to people a lot. It's hard. It's very hard to have conversations with people without bragging. I'll give you storytelling is a good idea. Parables. That's why Jesus spoke in parables, because he didn't want to say, "Oh well, when I was 15, I figured out that you should be present to the moment and blah blah blah, or that you should let go." And he's not doing that. He's He's not talking about his life. He's telling parables. That's why he does the fucking parables, because it sounds pathetic to people when you fucking brag. And even on this YouTube channel, I still brag. I can't help myself. I'm working on it though. Okay, which is bragging. Saying that I'm working on it is bragging, but whatever. So basically, we're entering into this new charisma, this new contagious positivity, where the quality of people you hang out with is not entirely determined by how good you are socially, and your vibes have always mattered, but what matters is that you have good contagious habits. How hardworking are you? That's contagious. Your industriousness. How focused are you on your work? How efficient are you with your life? I'll look outside of my apartment window. I'm right next to the garbage bin for the apartment, where people the garbage and recycling bin, and I could see them from outside my. Let's see if I can. There they are. I don't know. If I can. Anyways, and I'll see people go out there and they'll spend 5 minutes just taking out the trash. They're like, oh, put the garbage out. Here we go, and they're just taking the time, taking their precious time, stuff like that. And it's like, I'd love to show you my art, but I do sexual manifestation art, so I can't show it on YouTube. But it's like, and it's for romance too. It's not just I'm not just like actually the more sexual manifestation art I do, the less obsessed with sex in a negative sense I become. So, anyways, I hope that I don't know, people don't talk about sexual manifestation because they're too scared to talk about it. Um, but and they don't even do it because they're too scared to do it and because it's too potent, too powerful. But it's really powerful stuff. Anyways, we're entering into a new age of charisma where what matters is how hard working you are and how efficient you are. You should be like, go, go, go. So, okay, I'm talking about the people going out to take the trash. They spend 5 minutes taking out the trash or putting the recycling away. And they're just kind of like looking around a little bit and like, but they don't look like they're taking in the surroundings like super well. And then they slowly kind of waddle back into their apartment, and then they probably watch TV. So we don't want to be like them. Okay, we don't want to be like that. We want to be efficient. Go, hustle, work. When you're driving a car, this is actually from a book called Mastery by George Leonard, which is one of the best books of all time. If you haven't read it, I strongly suggest you buy it and read that shit. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle is also really, really good. Okay, and the New Earth by Eckhart Tolle is really good too. Okay, so basically, when you're driving a car, you should like be so. You should be trying to do a perfect job. You should build. It's called you could call it life mastery, where you're trying to like do everything in your life as perfectly as possible. So you should be like hugging the lines of the road perfectly. You should be like using the perfect pressure on the gas, perfect pressure on the brakes, like smooth, be like in control, all that stuff. So like even and you should also be listening to audiobooks while you're driving. You should have not a second of downtime. You should be efficient and effective at all times. And if you keep doing that, the industriousness is going to become contagious and people are going to be fucking crazy about you. Fucking crazy. So, and people are going to say, well, you don't have very many viewers on YouTube. And all I have to say to that is just watch. Just watch. But anyway, if I survive anyways, paranoid. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.